job will Phil help you discover? Find out at ZipRecruiter.com.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Niggas get your money, man, they all jealous. Who you kidding, boy, we shining like we ball-headed. Money long, team strong like cold weathers. Niggas playing both sides like Paul Bearers. Preach, I've been straight.
Bradley Pinion has it teed up, and here we go with two of the most exciting offenses around as the Bucs visit Baltimore. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the bottom, need a ladder to reach. Still, I brought more niggas with me than they trying to release. Preach. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Jackson eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Steps away to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
That's where having a mobile quarterback really pays dividends, because that old school stand in the pocket, make your throw guy, He doesn't make that play.
In addition to the mobility, how about his eyes? Just kept them downfield, locked on the target, created a big play out of it.
Didn't matter the chaos around him. He still found his guy.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Pray for you to fall. Hey, young niggas, stay focused. But I really want
on 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Street niggas in a tuxedo with a mom. She looked at my watch too long. Now she
4th down, here's Jackson.
I got so high last night I did a show on Mars. Yo, bitch ate my dick, I caught up.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
She blew my whistle like a referee. Broke black nigga remember me until I found out that recipe.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Brady. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Again, it's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A shotgun give to Fournette. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Brady. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Brady now to throw. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick, rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke. Yep. Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now Brady. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47.
You flinch like a pussy little bit. Damn, I knew you tripping. It could have been superstar. Help it now, remember this. Remember when we were checking cars. Now you better keep your distance, cause it's not safe for you. You flinch like a pussy little bit. Tray on with the kick. Snatch off from the bit. When I slide, nightlight on the blip. Bet I'm on my shit when I'm outside.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Dancing to his left. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. Man open left side is Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 19. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 at the 19. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
It'll buy some time right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jackson will throw again. He's got it. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
shit like a movie, bro. Real.